Find Music 576 is now recording. We take you to your gym.
Babwe, here we go. We'll start with a little trivia question today.
Yes, we
How
haven't done
many,
this in a while.
two of them, how many of you have seen the movie Shaft?
The movie
The
what?
original shot from the
The
70s,
original
right?
Shaft. Right.
Oh, Shaft. Yeah.
Shaft. What was
Who
his first,
is the man?
what's his first name?
John.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. You win the Pontiac. Okay, sure. Guess what he's won? Okay, here we go. Okay, now we have a special guest today. You know who wrote the song, right?
Isaac Hayes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we have a special guest today. It's Rodeny Scow. He wants to introduce you to another song that Isaac Hayes wrote, but we're going to have to take a second here. Okay. It's getting ready to introduce you to Rodney. Are you here? Yeah, I'm here. What's happening? Oh, not a whole lot. How you doing? Pretty good. How are you? Fine, fine, fine. Uh, yeah, you ready? Yeah, almost. Okay, make it quick, okay? Okay, I will. And here's the song that
What?
Isaac Hayes wrote. It goes like this. Baby, oh baby, I love you to call you baby. Oh,
What?
you squeeze me real tight. You know you made
Ah!
the wrong thing to right.
Jim
Rodney,
goes off the
that's
deep
enough.
end.
Okay, I'll get out of here. I'll let you take over again. Okay. Thanks,
Oh
Rodney.
my God.
Don't let the door slam. Don't let the door hit you in the. Oh, never mind. Okay. That's right. Isaac Hayes wrote that song, popularized by Carla Thomas in 1966 and Rachel Sweet in 1978.
Oh,
One of the things about fine music is, as we're looking for music, I don't mean to speak for you guys, but I'm guessing you're going to agree with me. Finding music is also a way that we continue to learn about music. So it's not like we know everything and we're going to share it with you. It's like the process of looking for things, we learn. Okay. I learned, I knew that it was John Shaft. You know what? He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth, too. Everybody knows that. Um, if you've ever gotten a chance, that character was somewhat modeled on a guy, Ray something. I can't remember his last name, but his character was named Dolomite. And in the old blaxploitation days, he played the part of a very indulgent pimp that knew martial arts. And the martial arts scene in the Dolomite movies, they're quite interesting. Okay. So anyway, Isaac Hayes probably best remembered for that particular number, the theme from Shaft. But I don't know if you guys knew this, and I didn't know this before. He had a partner, writing partner named David Porter. And between 1966 and 1971, they wrote like 35 songs between them. And those songs were performed by a variety of groups, including, and here's what I learned, Sam and Dave, some of my favorites. Um, we had Hold On, I'm Coming, Soul Man, I Thank You, Wrap It Up. Those were Sam and Dave songs. And they also wrote songs that made it to the top of the charts. Now, if you're looking at the numbers, when you look up what were the top 100 songs of a certain year, those numbers vary from source to source. And so, you know, uh, but here's the key for me. They wrote songs from 66 to 71. 1971 was an incredible year for music. And even if they didn't make the top of the charts, they had some stiff competition. You had Marvin Gaye, Bill Withers, Al Green, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Bobby Womack, Sly and the Family Stone, the Staple Singers, Ike and Tina Turner, the Persuaders, Wilson Pickett, Wicked Wilson Pickett, Michael Jackson, Gladys Knight and the Pips. I still don't know what a pip is. Rufus Thomas and the Ohio Players and many more. In fact, um, speaking of babies, uh, one of my favorite songs. I was gonna I was gonna do a session on how many songs are there with the word baby in the title? It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. But I have to say my favorite is a John Prine song, and it's called "The Oldest Baby in the World." If you get a chance, if you like John Prine, even if you've never heard of him, it's insightful, it's sweet, and if you go to YouTube and type in John Prine, "The Oldest Baby in the World," listen to the live version. because in that recording, he tells the story of how the song was written and who his writing partner was. And it's just a great bit of storytelling there. Now,
Peter
speaking of
Frampton.
1971 and the albums that came out in 1971, I'm going to read you a list here. These are just personal favorites. It's not all inclusive. And I'm going to go fast because it's a long list. You ready? Led Zeppelin 4, Little Feat, Carole King, Janis Joplin, Pearl, Derek and the Dominoes, The Doors, Riders on the Storm, and LA Woman, David Bowie, Hunky Dory, Rod Stewart, Every Picture Tells a Story, T-Rex, Electric Warrior, Allman Brothers Band at the Fillmore East, Harry Nilsson, Smilson, and The Point, Funkadelic, Maggot Brain, Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers and the Hot Rocks, 1964, 1971, Jethro Tull, Aqualung, Alice Cooper, Killer, and Love It to Death, Tony Joe White, self-titled Tony Joe White, It's Got Your Granny, Loggins and Messina, Sitting In, Edgar Winter's White Trash, Yes, Fragile, and the Yes album, The Kinks, Muswell Hillbillies, Concert for Bangladesh, various artists, including Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, Billy Preston, Doc Thomas, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards. Faces, Not As Good a Week to a Blind Horse, Van Morrison, Tupelo Honey, Pink Floyd, Relics, and Metal, one of my favorite albums of all time. Jimi Hendrix, The Cry of Love, MC5, High Time, John Lee Hooker and Canned Heat, Hooker and Heat, Badfinger Straight Up, Frank Zappa, 200 Motels. Kevin Ayers, really kind of off-the-wall guy. Whatever She Brings, We Sing. Funny song on there is called Stranger with Blue, I forget what the title is, Stranger with Blue Suede Shoes, something like that. ELO's first album, Captain Beefheart, Mirror Man, 10 Years After Space and Time, Fleetwood Mac, Future Game, Traffic, Low Spark of the High Hill Boys, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Tarkus, Mountain, Nantucket Sleigh Ride, Mississippi Queen, you know what I mean. Rory Gallagher, ZZ Top's first album, Thin Lizzy, and Golden Earring, Seven Tears. It was quite a year for music, 1971. Unfreaking believable. So I could go on and on and on because I was an English teacher, which means that I could talk forever about nothing. But I'm done. Thank you.
And that was episode 576. Be sure to put in the comments any albums you might have missed in 1971.
Oh, I missed a bunch.
That's
I
why I
know
said it. That's why
Oh,
I said it.
I didn't hear you. I didn't have the headphones on.
You said something about Baby, and I thought of Peter Frampton, Baby, I Love Your Way.
Yep.
Different year, but
Baby.
okay.